everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are at the end of June, and you know what that means when we're at the end of a month. It's empties time, and I have a crap ton of empties. Well, it's a mixture of empty products and products that I am throwing away due to them expiring and whatnot. So, with that said, I'm going to dive in. And I'm going to start off with this guy right here. This is the Pampers Baby Wipes. I've had this for so long. I reuse the container so many times that it's like literally full of like makeup and stains from makeup. I don't know if you guys can see that. I ended up picking up another one on sale for $2.99, so I am going to recycle this container. Funny thing is that I like to use baby wipes. You guys don't really see very often, but I like to use it to remove my swatches, to remove any mistakes on my eyelids, any, cleaning up sharp lines, that kind of stuff. I also like to use them to wipe down my counter, or even just use it as a base to spot clean my brushes with a brush cleaner. I just love baby wipes. They are very convenient, and I also use them for personal reasons to, even freshen up if I'm getting all like sweaty and I can't like take a shower right away and I have to wait a little bit. I'll use the baby wipes just to freshen up a little bit to kind of really not make you smell, like they can be used multiple times, like multiple different ways, and that's why I love them. So I'm going to recycle this little container here because I did repurchase a bunch of refill packets and a brand new container box. So with that said, I'm moving on. I have two lashes here that I finished. I actually used the Ardell Natural 118s yesterday, and I love them. I really did enjoy them. These were nice. I'm going to repurchase them. They are sparsed out, but they go from really, really short to really, really long, and they give you an elongated cat eye look. So the 118s I'm going to definitely repurchase. The ones I'm wearing today are the Ardell Natural Lacies, and I don't like these very much. I'm probably going to just not repurchase the Lacies. I find that they're a little bit too long for me. I don't know if you guys can see them on me today, but they're just a little bit too long for my liking, and I like them a little bit shorter, a little more natural looking. So the Lacies, excuse me, I will not be repurchasing. I finished a box of shaving blades. This was the Schick Extreme 3, fights razor burn guaranteed. That is a total lie. These Schick 3 bladers were horrible. I got razor burn and razor bumps everywhere. They were horrible. I will not repurchase these. They came with 8. I only used them maybe 2 or 3 times each blade because they were just horrible. I don't like them at all. I will not repurchase them. I have yet then repurchased my Hydro Chic by, I think it's Chic Company. I can't remember. But I've repurchased the 5-blade ones, which are a little more expensive, but they're totally worth it because they don't give me as much razor burn. So, love those ones. Oh, I have another pair of lashes here. These are the 111s. I'm not really fond of the 111s, so I will not be repurchasing the 111s. It's funny because I'm starting to kind of get into using more lashes lately. I don't know why. I think it's just it's my inner beauty goddess of me. But I really do, I have been enjoying them. So next up is my Hydro Silk Moisturizing Serum 5 Curve Sensing Blades. These are the ones that I repurchased. So this is what the blades that I repurchased. I actually repurchased, this is the 2-pack. I've repurchased the 4-pack because these actually last a lot longer. You can get away with using the same blade at least for 2 months, maybe 3 if you're pushing it. But they are very nice. They're very hydrating. The little thing around the blade is very moisturizing to the skin, so you're not constantly having to worry about razor burn. So these are definitely a little bit more money, but they're worth it because then I'm not in pain afterwards. I finished a hyaluronic acid Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for the face. This was really nice. I really liked it. I left like a tad bit in there because I wanted to show you what it looks like. So this is what the gel looks like. It's just a gel moisturizer. When you apply it to the skin, it literally just totally sinks into the skin. And I love that for a face cream because I'm not one for like greasiness, and this is not greasy whatsoever. It's very hydrating for the face. I'm trying to get some to even out my other hand. It's very hydrating for the face. It's not greasy. It doesn't leave you feeling greasy whatsoever. What I like about this is that it's drugstore, so it's easy access. If you happen to run out, one day and you don't have anything else as a backup, you can just run to your local drugstore. Walmart carries it. I just put it on my hands to show you guys like how amazing it makes your skin feel. So if it makes my skin on my hands look like that, you can imagine what it does to your face. And it is hyaluronic acid in the cream, so it does provide and help retain moisture into your skin. So I love this. I will further repurchase this once I finish some other face creams. The Stila Skincare for take off moisturizing makeup wipes. I got these on a clearance sale for $4.99. Comes with 30 wipes. Absolutely horrendous. They claim that there's aloe, chamomile, lavender, and cucumber oil to soothe and calm and moisturize skin. Oat kernel extract provides antioxidant benefits, and it's biodegradable, the actual cloths. I don't like these. They do not take waterproof makeup off. They're not saturated enough in any sort of juices. They were very dry and a greasy formula, and I hated that feeling on my skin. Granted, they took off, like, you know, powder makeup on the face, but when it came to eye makeup, you could forget about it. It will not take off eye makeup. So I would not, first of all, I would never purchase this for $22. That was retail. I got it for $4.99. I still wouldn't purchase it if it was on sale again, because that was just horrible. Okay, so I'm getting rid of these finally. These are my Whitening Lightning / Gerard Cosmetics lip glosses. I am past the hype of these. I really don't support the company and the owner based on my personal experiences. And the scent of these have definitely turned. I've had them for about, I would say 2, maybe pushing 3 years. So I know the scent has turned. I can just tell. They smell gross when I apply them. So I'm getting rid of these. I had Fiji, Raspberry Sherbet, Coral Craze, Rose Hill, and Nude. I think there's more. Yes, there is. I also have Buttercream. Is that it? Maybe that's it. And Buttercream. They were beautiful colors, don't get me wrong, but to be honest, I really, you know, I paid for these from my own pocket. They were not my favorite, and I don't think I would ever promote these on my channel anyways, because when I bought these with my own money like 3 or 4 years ago, ever since my incident with the owner of Gerard Cosmetics, I'm not really a fan, so I haven't really mentioned them much on my channel. I tried to do a Project Pan with these, but they were just getting so rancid, the smell, that it's time for them to go. So they are being thrown away. I am getting rid of the Skintimate Skin Therapy Moisturizing Shave Gel. This is the lotionized vitamin E. It says it's limited edition, but I think it's bullshit, because I bought one of the exact same brand, exact same line and formula like a week ago, and I had this since last year, so I don't think it's limited edition. I do love the Skintimate shave cream. It's very hydrating and very nice on my legs and everywhere else that I shave that I will not mention. So I will, and I have repurchased that since. You can get those at the drugstore. I finished my tea tree water from Lush. This was a container I reused with a different toner as well, and I finished that finally too. So it's getting old now, this container. It's going to be recycled. If I end up repurchasing a toner, it will most likely be the tea tree water again, because right now I've purchased the Clean and Clear toner, like the Clean and Clear. It's got like really high volume of alcohol, and I think it's salicylic acid if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, it dries the shit out of my face, and I don't like that, so I think I might repurchase this in the near future. I need to finish the Clean and Clear first, and then I'll go and pick them up. Ooh, I finished another set of lashes. This is the Ardell Natural 131. I don't even remember what these look like, but I don't think they were my favorite. Oh yeah, they were. They were one of my favorites, yes. They were very natural looking, like you couldn't even tell that you had lashes on. They were a little bit shorter, and probably good for use every day. Would I repurchase this one? I think I like the 118s better than these. I mean, my ultimate favorites are the Demi Wispies, which I have a backup of, but the 118s I like better compared to the natural 131s. Okay, so I finally finished my L'Oreal Arginine Resist ×3, what is this, conditioner? Yes, this is conditioner. This came in a boxy box from Influencer back in February. I did a whole review on the set that they sent me. So I finished the shampoo last month. I finished the conditioner this month. I have one more product from this line, which is like a leave-in spray that I'm working on. I liked it. It was good. But the thing is, though, if you're looking for strengthening action and less fallout, you have to use all the products together. If you're using one without the others, it won't work. You have to use them together, which kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? That's what I've learned in the hard way. But it was still good. It was drugstore. You can get them at any drugstore, really. I finished a Bath & Body Works Malibu Heat Shower Gel. So this was like a little guy. There's a little bit left in there, but when I went to go try and take it out, it wasn't coming out fast enough. This was nice. I don't think I'll repurchase. I'm kind of over the Malibu Heat scent, and I do have a body lotion in that scent, which I will end up using later on in the future. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of the body washes from Bath & Body Works because they're not hydrating enough. I do have, I think, one more body wash from them, and then I won't be repurchasing body wash from that company. Peter Thomas Roth, this is the deluxe size sample of the Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. This was freaking amazing. Oh my god. If you guys love pumpkin lattes, if you guys love pumpkin pie, this is going to be like, you won't even believe me. Go and get a deluxe size sample of this. If you're a pumpkin lover in food and drinks, you'll definitely love this. I love the mask, how it applied to the skin, how it gently exfoliated off the skin. It was really, really enjoyable. I would consider purchasing this in full size, but I have to bring down my mask collection quite a bit before I start purchasing more mask products. Because let's face it, I'm a guru. Not even a guru. I wouldn't even call myself a guru. I'm just a beauty lover in general. So I have too much crap, period. Until I get rid of most of the crap, I will not be buying more larger sized masks. I finished this was like, I can't even put it up anymore because it's done. And it's like all grossed out. But this is a Pucker Ups Coconut Lip Balm with aloe vera and vitamin E. This was like a couple dollars at, where was it? I'm trying to remember. Sally's Beauty Supply. These were awesome. I love the coconut scent. Anything coconut, I'm pretty much down for. This was very hydrating. Didn't make me feel like my lips were dry or chapped. Made them very smooth. I loved this formula, and I do have a backup of this. I finished a hand soap. This is the Bath & Body Works Coastal Surf and Sun. This is Sunny Coconut, Sparkling Pineapple, and Creamy Vanilla. This was really good. I like this. I had a backup of this at my boyfriend's house, and he also finished it as well. So 2 of them gone, but I only saved 1 to show you guys. So it's called Coastal Surf and Sun. If you guys can find this at your local Bath & Body Works, definitely take a little whiff and see if you guys like it. I finished a Quo cotton round for taking off my nail polish. I like the Quo brand because it's readily available at my Shoppers Drug Mart. They're a little bit more pricier because they're a bit of a higher tiered type of cotton round, but I don't like cotton rounds that are like, they make you like pieces of cotton fly everywhere. I don't like that. These do not do this. They're very strong to take off nail polish and all that kind of stuff, so they're good. I finished a face wash. This is the L'Oreal Sublime Fresh Purifying Gel Wash. Excuse me, removes impurities, reveals sublimely fresh skin, and it's no soap. It's a no soap type of face wash. I like this. It was nice. It cleansed my skin very well. There's no beads. It's clear. It's a clear gel type of formula. There is salicylic acid in it, but there's not as much salicylic acid in it than an average acne type of face wash. So that's what I liked most about it. It smelled okay. It worked great. It got all my makeup off. I would definitely repurchase. L'Oreal has great skincare for the most part. I finished another deluxe facial wash. This is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser for all skin types. This is rich in amino acids, gently cleanses face and eyes. This was freaking awesome. I love this. Smells like cucumbers. I really want to get the full size, but the full size is like almost $40, and that is freaking expensive for a face wash. Yes, it does what it should do. It washes your face without stripping its natural oils, and it makes your face feeling very hydrated afterwards. But it's so expensive. Like, I would probably, if I got a gift card, I would probably use my gift card on this type of product, because I would never spend that much on a full size because it's so expensive. But it's still amazing. It's still a great face wash. I have no complaints there. I finished a mini Hawaiian Tropic After Sun moisturizer. This was in Lime Colada, which I do have a full size of, I believe. No, actually, I think I have another one that's like mango coconut. But these are great for after the sun, when you shower and you apply a hydrating lotion to your skin. I do have like multiple lotions, so I won't be repurchasing. I am parting ways with my China Glaze Pinky Promise. This is a lovely color. It's gotten to the point now where it's totally been separated and will not mesh together anymore. And whenever I try to use it, it's quite clumpy. And I believe there's like about that much left. So we're kind of like hitting the halfway mark. I can't revive this anymore, so I do have to part ways with it, but I've had it for quite a while. I'm pretty sure we're going over 5 years, so I am getting rid of this. I just don't have the patience to apply clumpy nail polish. I love China Glaze. China Glaze is one of my 5 top nail polish companies. I also finished a growth spurt from, what is this, this is American something. Can't see. Anyways, it's from Sally's. If you guys have watched me for a long time, you've seen these in my Empties videos. You've seen them in my nail care videos. This is my holy grail as a base coat, just because it helps promote my my nail growth and it keeps them strong. So I have further repurchased that. I finished, of course, a L'Oreal Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. I have maybe about 5 backups of these, so I will not repurchase anytime soon. However, I probably will branch out and try other makeup remover for the eyes, because I'm in that mood to test new products for eye makeup remover. I've tried a couple drugstore, and I've tried the Lancome one, which is really good, but also quite expensive. I think I want to try next the Sephora one, so once I finish these L'Oreal ones, I'll definitely head over to Sephora to pick up the Sephora one. But I love the L'Oreal one. It's definitely an all-time favorite of mine. I finished a wallflower. This one, I don't know. This one is a little bit weird, because see how much is left? Do you see that? Now, I have a complaint with Bath & Body Works, and I really do hope Bath & Body Works listens to this at some point. This wallflower did not continue burning after the point that I'm showing you right here. It's like it went bad. Literally, that's what it smells like. It's like the scent went bad. First of all, the color was like clear, and then it totally turned this yellowy, nasty color. The scent doesn't come out of it anymore like it used to when I first hooked it up. So I had to take it out because it wasn't really scenting up my bathroom. I was really disappointed in this one. I can't even remember what this one was, but I am very disappointed because this is the first time that a wallflower totally failed on me. So Bath & Body Works, I'm not impressed. I still have backups of wallflowers, so I ended up putting in another one, and that one seems to be working fine. I finished a small size of the Oahu Coconut Sunset Aloe Gel Lotion. I wonder if there's any more in here. Can I squeeze it out? Oh yeah, just like a tad bit. Yeah. Just a tad bit. So, love this. I have this in full size with 2 backups. Smells amazing. It's great. I'm parting ways with the Tarte Muse Cheek Stain. This, exactly my point. This is what happened when I tried to take it out. It stuck to the top of the stopper, and I think it's like a gel form now. So it's gone bad. This I got in a set from Christmas time, maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, 2 Christmases ago maybe. Not this past Christmas, the previous Christmas. So I am getting rid of that because obviously I won't be wearing that anytime soon. I finished a sample size of the MAC Studio Water Weightless Concealer, Weightless Foundation. This is what it looks like. I'm NC 35. I actually really like this, and I will consider purchasing this for the summertime next year, only because I have so many foundations, I don't need to purchase a full size right now, but I really did like this, and I will definitely have that on my list. I also finished a perfume. This is the Ariana Grande perfume. I got this as a gift for Christmas from my brother this past Christmas, and I finished the bottle. This came in a set. It came with a cream as well, which I have not used up. I will probably be putting it in my purse as a hand cream, but I love the scent. It's very similar to the JLo scents, so very sweet-ish, but I love that if you love sweet scents. I finished a hair color. This is the H9 Red Hot by L'Oreal Technology. L'Oreal Technique Excellence High Color for red dark hair. Love this. We'll continue to repurchase and do my hair with that, which I'm sure you've seen. I finished a toothpaste. This is the Sensodyne Repair and White toothpaste. I switch out my toothpaste every time I finish a bottle, so every time I finish a tube, I switch it with something different. I'll always go back to Sensodyne no matter what, because Sensodyne is what keeps my teeth from being too sensitive. So every other bottle is usually when I use a Sensodyne brand, just so that you guys are aware. I also finished a foundation, full-size foundation. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. I was in the shade Sun Beige. I really like this more so for the winter time because it was luminous enough and hydrating enough for the winter. Came with a pump, which was great, and it was drugstore. But I won't repurchase anytime soon because let's face it, I am pretty much got way too much. I need to get rid of my foundations and use them up before I start buying more. So I did like it. It will be repurchased in the future. Probably the winter time because it's a more wintry type of foundation. I finished another face mask. This is the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud. This is the one that smells like coconuts, you guys, and it smells so good. Like, so good. Oh, I have the full size of this, and I'm excited because this stuff is by far, it is so hydrating. You can use this overnight, but I prefer not to because I find that it breaks me out when I use it overnight. It never really said to use it overnight in the instructions. But if you do leave it on for like half an hour to an hour and then wash it off, your skin is so smooth and it smells like tropical coconut. So you feel like you're at a spa, really. So I do have a full size of this, and I'm glad I finished the deluxe sample. I've been really working on my deluxe samples this year because I had way too many, and I really wanted to get rid of them so that I had, you know, I can get more space into my living area. I finished a clearance product. This is the Fine Lines Day Cream Gel. This was a deluxe sample size as well. I actually liked this. This was really nice to use. I won't repurchase anytime soon, but I would consider this in the future. This was hydrating. I don't know if I would say that it really got rid of fine lines, but I liked how it hydrated, and the smell of it was really enjoyable. Okay, so I am getting rid of my Revlon Color Burst lip butter. This is in the shade Sweet Tart. Unfortunately, when I scrolled this puppy up, I noticed that there was some serious sweat going on in the product, and when I smelled it, it really smelled like it expired, so I have to get rid of this. And plus, I think I've had this for like 4 years, so it's time for it to go. I also got rid of the Coconut Lip Butter by The Body Shop because this is also expired. This is like from 2006. Yeah, this is 2006. So it's been 10 years, and it doesn't smell the same either. So we are getting rid of that as well. I finished my under eye setting powder by Tarte. This is the Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. I loved this. This was so nice. It's translucent, so it doesn't give you much of a white cast. This was 2.2 grams, and it lasted me well over a year. I loved how long it lasted me. I will be purchasing this in full size in the future. I would like to try some other setting powders first before I go back to this one. And I also used a glycolic renewal lotion. This has glycolic acid. This puppy and my acne face wash combined totally burned my chin area, which I'm still healing from. I pretty much look like a walking dead zombie because I had so many boils and burns on the bottom of my chin that it was just wrong. I did use this, you know, as much as I could, but I don't think I'll be using it again, and if I do, I know that I'll be using it without any acne medication face washes, because that's a big no-no for skin reactions. I finished a Origins Nitamins, High Potency Nitamins face cream. I have a 1 ounce backup of this that I'm currently using. Love this for a nighttime face cream. It does wonders for my skin, keeps me hydrated, and keeps me smooth. I do have some hormonal breakouts going on right now, just because, you know, it's a girl thing, but aside from that, my skin has been looking better since I cured it from that nasty ass reaction burn. My last few products, you guys, I'm getting rid of the Julep nail polish in Emmanuel. I don't like julep polishes. They're too jelly for me, and I find that they don't last as long on my nails. They chip more because they're jelly, so they're a lot more thicker. This is not very opaque either, so I am definitely getting rid of this, and it's been too long since I've had it anyways. And finally, my last two products are travel or deluxe size sample mascaras. The Benefit They're Real, I have another deluxe size sample of this, so I have pulled it out to use. I don't really like this formula as much because I find that it makes me lose my eyelashes, so I won't be purchasing it in full size. The YSL Baby was this baby doll. This one was alright. It was also a plasticky brush, not very natural bristle like I like. It was alright. I didn't mind it, especially for the lower lashes, but I don't think I would purchase a YSL mascara unless absolutely it did all kinds of stuff for my eyes. And to be honest, the YSL one really didn't do much but just coat my eyelashes. They gave me a little bit of length and a little bit of volume, but not as much as I am used to or that I'm looking for. So these ones are pretty much dried out and they are going to be recycled. And you guys, that was it. I have finished my empties for June. That was a lot of stuff that I decluttered and finished up. I'm really excited. I'm trying to get rid of a lot of stuff as time goes on. I decluttered my palettes. I got rid of some makeup palettes that I knew I wasn't going to use or I have not been using since I purchased them. I furthermore may be decluttering more palettes depending on if I will use them in the future and if I like them. I'm trying to pull out the palettes I haven't used in a while to see if I will use them, and if not, I will be giving them away because I really just want the palettes that I am absolutely in love with to do looks on. And that is pretty much it. Like, I'm pretty much on track with using products up and getting things out of my stash. My collection is really coming down to a minimal, which is amazing. I'm really proud of myself. This took me probably about, I would say, 2 years and going and continuing. I just found that I just had too much stuff that I would never use, and what's the point of me keeping it if I can give it to someone else to enjoy, especially before it expires. So I'm still working on a lot of stuff. I still have a lot of stuff to cleanse out of my collection. My nail polish collection has slowly been shrinking. If you guys have watched my makeup inventory for June, you guys will see it's listed down below. It's been a serious, definite journey for me. And I will never, now don't get me wrong, I will never stop buying makeup. That's just one thing I will never do. However, I'm becoming more aware of my purchases, and I'm thinking more about my purchases before I make them. So, for example, Jaclyn Hill came out with her face palette, and it came with Champagne Pop, Prosecco Pop, and 3 blushes on the top that she created. I wanted that palette so bad, and I thought to myself, you know, I'm going to spend 60 Canadian dollars plus tax on this palette, and what is it going to do? I already have Champagne Pop in the Becca singular pan, like the regular full size. So, I mean, I would be getting Champagne Pop twice because I already have it in a single pan form, and then I'd have it in this palette. I'm like, really? Prosecco Pop is beautiful, don't get me wrong, and I do want it, but something tells me that in the near future, I think, personally, Jaclyn will come out with Prosecco Pop in a single pan serving, just like the Champagne Pop originally was. So with that said, I didn't want to go and spend 60 bucks on a palette when I just feel like, personally, in the future down the road, she's probably going to come out with the singular Prosecco Pop, and then I will then spend the $45 for just the Prosecco Pop, because really the blushes that she has in that palette for me personally are too shimmery, and I don't like too much of a shimmery blush. I can handle like a coral shimmer. I maybe have 1 or 2 corally shimmers, but that's it. I don't really use much shimmer on my cheeks very often when it comes to blush. I just use them for highlighting. So, you know, I really put a lot of thought into that purchase, and I told myself I don't need it. And plus, it was either picking that palette up or the what is it called? The Anastasia Sun Dipped highlighting palette. And in the Sun Dipped highlighting palette, you get 4 big pan highlights for is it $52? I think so. I think it's $52. And her big pan highlights have a lot of product in it. So I decided that instead of getting both, I got the Anastasia Sun Dip palette instead because I really wanted it. Probably more so than I did the Jaclyn Hill. As much as I love Jaclyn Hill and I love supporting her collaborations, I do support quite a bit of collaborations over YouTube. I do have the Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics. That was $12.50 that I purchased myself. But you know, I'm very particular now with my palette choices. I did pick up the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia just because they're all colors I will use on a day-to-day basis. I'm very warm-toned type of girl, so I love warm-toned looks. That palette was definitely up my alley, and I knew I could use it on myself, and I can use it on family and friends if they decide to ask me to do their makeup, because sometimes they do. So, you know, just things like that. Like I said, I will never stop purchasing makeup and beauty because that's just part of me. That's my passion. But I am more aware and I am more picky and choosy with the stuff I buy now, because before I used to just buy everything that came out, or I wanted everything that came out, and I would be saving up for everything that came out, and it's just way too much. It is way too much for me. It's way too much for storing all this stuff. Like a lot of girls out there, don't get me wrong, have the space galore to store all kinds of makeup in so many Alex drawers in their room. I have very limited space. First of all, I live at home with my parents. There's not enough space for me to be just totally, going crazy. That was number one. Number two, I don't want to spend all my money on makeup. I would rather save my money for going away on trips and that kind of stuff. So this has been a full out journey. My product empties, my project panning, my yearly project pan updates. This is all pretty much intertwined, because my empties are part of my panning updates, because you get to see what I finish on a monthly basis. And believe it or not, I do finish quite a few products a month, considering the fact that I'm only one person. But like I said, I include beauty in my everyday routine all the time. So I'm pretty much always wearing makeup on a daily basis, unless I'm going to the pool or I'm outside at the beach. I will wear minimal makeup at that. But yes, that was it. That was my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed, and you enjoyed this little chit chat at the end. Leave me a comment down below if you guys are doing anything similar where, you're trying to condense your collection and keep it to a realistic minimal size. And let me know if, you've posted a project pan or an empties video. I would love to come and see your empties video. I love watching empties videos. They are like my motivation to get stuff like finished up and moved out of my collection. Yeah, so let me know down below if you want me to continue this conversation on my journey of project panning and, decreasing my collection size. Please let me know, and I will definitely do a video. If you have any other requests, let me know. I hope you guys have a great week and a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye, everyone. Mwah.